Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans, without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Kian Wong. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. Here's the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Wong at second. Flores is over at first with 1 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
High in the air out to center field. Marisnik is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
Digging in, Buster Posey, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Logan Webb gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch coming, here it is. Right there for strike 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Ready with the 1-1. Line towards center field. Slater is right there, 1 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
From the belt, the pitch. Popped up. Long is there. 2 down. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Now the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Going back is Slater. On the warning track, he makes the catch. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Career numbers versus Syndergaard, just a 1 for 9. No score here as we play inning number 2. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he misses there. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone or you're going to ground into a double play.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ground ball foul down the left side. Runner at first here, one man out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Hot shot on the ground is short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Giants are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Michael Conforto. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run, and this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Wilson Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting in, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Next up from New York, Jake Marisnick. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
One and two, here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Flores has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Syndergaard.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
Outside.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Two and one after the foul ball there. The set and the 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher, Logan Webb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. In now is Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A 1-1 count to Puig. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. And Cano will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in, Kian Wong. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and 1 strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Giants down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Down and away, ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Now batting.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He popped out in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
So here's Pete Alonso. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next to the Giants.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now here's a drive out to right center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category. Here's Buster Posey now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The set and the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Michael Conforto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Taken in by Flores, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. high in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Sanchez dives. What a stop. Wow. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
Hit well, but fouled that time by Crawford, as this will find the seats down the line in right. 1-1 home now to Crawford.
That's out.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets on by, and Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much, stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
In now, Austin Slater. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. So here now is the pitcher, Logan Webb. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Back to the top of the order now, and up next the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Puig is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
1-1. Here it is. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, Kean Wong. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Jake Marisnick. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The pitch. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
1-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to Sanchez. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Wilmer Flores.
Here's the first pitch to him. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Lays off 2-2 now. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 5.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. The pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Number 6.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
So striding in, Jeff McNeil. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Slater's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Brad Brock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
New inning set to get underway. Ready now, Yolmer Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Sanchez.
From the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Marisnick. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. In now, Brandon Crawford. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Ro.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
At the plate now, Austin Slater. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's in time. How about that? Crawford nailed trying to take second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up. But you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Chopped at the plate. To Crawford for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Jake Marisnick. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Puig is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They trail it here 2-0. Hunter
attention,
Pence
please.
is going to be asked to get things
Hitting for
going
the
here as a
Giants.
lead off the top of the
Number
eighth.
8, Hunter Pence.
On to the eighth now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. He'll check in here at 277. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Yasiel Puig will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Kian Wong, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marisnick going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Eduardo Nunez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Line drive to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 24.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a cold strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Jerry's Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jerry Familia.
Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Wilmer Flores.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Familia has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Number 28. Buster.
Striding into the box, Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Runner at first here, one man out. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail 2-0. Reyes Maranta comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 54, Reyes.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Maranta, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pete Alonso comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
2-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this will be fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard. Foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Michael Conforto is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
The Mets down to their final strike.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 2-0 finish today. The Giants used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Logan Webb